All right, wonderful people, welcome back to this wonderful channel where we'll bring you back-to-back update and information as they hot. In case you have not joined our social media handle, what are you waiting for? Kindly go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, and share. And also remember to on your notification button so that whenever our news drop, it will be the first. We will collect them. Let's go down to the news proper. I say happy Sunday to all my fans, all our followers. I know some of you must have been asking what happened. We just received a strike, 7 days warning strike by YouTube, and that is why you've not been seeing me online for the past 7 days because of a particular video like that. That's why if some of you are asking me to put some video online here, that's why I'm avoiding it because of course when it comes to news content or news creation is not like other kind of content because what you are bringing is information, and there are sometimes there are informations that you can try to bring up here that might not be according to the YouTube's terms and condition, and because of that, our channel received a strike. But as it be, we are back again, and we are hoping for your full support so that this channel can stand gidiban once again. Go down, tap, subscribe, like, and share. As it be, let's go down to the full detail of the information. As some Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer don dey talk say Nigerian government falsely imprisoned Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and he's saying that Kanu's detention is unacceptable. Remember that the ohanezendigbo, the Southeast Governors Forum, and the rest of even the Southeast senators have come on the social media the other time. I think that was the last information I dropped for you here before the strike. They have come on to declare that they want the issue that concerns Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be sorted out in a political way rather than through the court process. And as it is since then, nothing has been done up until now, but we are hoping and we are believing to see a good and better result when it concerns that. I will still come back to that information to read it out for you fully. But before that, as the Army Chief has made a pledge to address the security threats in the southeastern part of Nigeria. Lieutenant General Lagbaja, who was reacting to the recent security concerns in the southeast where soldiers were killed by yet to be identified gunmen. The Chief of Armed Staff, Lieutenant General Torid Lagbaja, said this on Thursday at the closing ceremony of the Second Commanding Officers Workshop 2024, during which he also commissioned projects at the Nigerian Army 6th Division headquarters in Port Harcourt, Rivers State. Lieutenant General Lagbaja, who was reacting to the recent security concerns in the southeast where soldiers were killed by yet to be identified gunmen, reassured that the Army is dedicated to handling this threat professionally. The Army will continue to respond to all security threats in accordance with the laid down constitutional provisions and the procedure in our book. The soldiers will respond in line with our code of conduct and rules of engagement. And so, for all threats to security, the Army will respond appropriately, the Chief of Armed Staff said. On what he described as reduced security activity in the southeast, he lauded the Army for ensuring calmness in the region. Oh yeah, let's go back to that matter where we say it touchlight on Ohamadike, one of Ndigbo, as it be today, as his lawyer Ejimako has said that Kanu's detention is unacceptable at all. The Nigerian government falsely imprisoned Nnamdi Kanu. Detention unacceptable, said by Ejimako. Aloy Ejimako, the lead counsel to Nnamdi Kanu, leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, has said the agitator is a victim of false imprisonment by the Nigerian government. Ejimako said it's unacceptable for the Nigerian government to imprison Kanu over his ideas and thoughts. Posting on X, Ejimako wrote, in human relations, don't seek unnecessary attention and validation. Just do what you believe to be right. If you get a toxic reaction in return, be mature enough not to take it personally. Be less reactive and hold on to your integrity and dignity. Above all, pat yourself on the back. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is a victim of false imprisonment by the Nigeria state. Period. It's unacceptable to imprison a man not for any real offense but for his thoughts and ideas that the state is seeking to suppress by means of false imprisonment. The best way of fighting for such a man is to never stop fighting for him. Let him know every day that he is remembered. Kanu has been detained since June 2021 when he was rearrested and repatriated from Kenya to Nigeria. The Nigerian government had refused to release the IPOB leader despite court granting him bail. Kanu was picked up and charged over his agitation for the actualization of the Biafra nation. And my people, I don't see as it happen for that matter. Now, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer, and I need to write this one. He say, say detention wey be say him oga dey for DSS detention. He say that one say e dey false. So say the federal government no supposed to dey pull up that kind of character. That to him that it is more or so like bullying the man, the defendant, and the NIG court have not enough agreed that seizing Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is illegal. Meanwhile, let's go down as this information they happen. They say Sonita Williams returns from state NASA to select target date. There is this what are they called? Astronauts, Sonita Williams and his colleague that went to the space. They say NASA and Boeing are analyzing the Starliner spacecraft propulsion system before astronaut Butch Wilmore and Sonny Williams returned to Earth. These people were expected to stay in the space for 1 week, but they have said they ended up staying more than 1 week. They are getting to close to 3 weeks on the space. But according to them, they say no panic, that nothing is happening. They are going to be back soon. Their engine had a little malfunction. As they say ground tests are being conducted at NASA's White Sand Test Facility in New Mexico with new reaction control system thruster. They are trying to control the system to make sure that Sonita Williams and the other man comes out. As Willie Moore and Williams provided an update on their Starliner flight and space station activities during an Earth to space call on Wednesday. So that is to say that these duos they have not been bad there. They say NASA commercial crew program manager Steve Stitch and Boeing's commercial crew program manager Mark Napi discussed the mission and testing plans in a leadership briefing. According to the information, an agency-level readiness review will be conducted later this month, after which a new target return date for the crew flight test will be selected. NASA plans to host a televised briefing following the review to share more details about the return. This one is happening in America. Of course, people like all these Americans, Europeans, South America, and the rest of them are occupying places, houses in the space. Of course, you know that there is a future we are looking at, the future of living in the space, living in the moon, living in the Mars, and the rest of them. As it is in Nigeria here, what people are still after is to pack the government money, loot the government money, and keep it for their family, or maybe imprison those who are seeking for freedom or who are seeking for the freedom of their people. But in other developed countries, people are now going to space. They are living there for days, and the rest of them. It is not today thing, and as things they go by, they keep developing. Meanwhile, this is where I'll be winding down the curtain. And if this is your first time of joining us on this wonderful channel, kindly go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, share, and also remember to on your notification button so that whenever our news is dropping, you will be the first. We will collect them. Thank you for listening. God bless you, mama. Remember, we are back, fully back again to serve you better.